After you have gotten these glued in my case I taped them in, but after you've gotten these glued in, let's go ahead and section out number 22, 23, and 24. Use your blue. And what I mean by section out is you're just going to draw kind of these sections like a table where we're going to solve all of those problems. Okay? And give equal space to that. So let's first solve this first one. It is addition. That's okay. 807 plus 3.48. This is so easy. Look, these are all wholes, and this is just in the ones place, and then 0.48. So if I just put a 3 here, I will know that 807 plus 3 is 808, 809, 810. So I know that it's going to be 810, and the pieces, 48 pieces. Oh, addition is so much faster and easier than subtraction, isn't it? Yeah, story of our lives. That's how it is. All right, let's solve number 23. Now we're into some we are into some subtraction. So I need to stack them up. 7, 7, space them out. 0.08 minus 25 wholes. Oh, no pieces. So where do you put the 5 that's in the ones? You got to put it right in the ones place. Remember, there's a decimal after the ones you could put, and you need to fly in 0, the hero. There you go. This should be pretty easy. 8 minus 0 is 8. 0 minus 0 is 0. Button man decimals. 7 minus 5 is 2, and 7 minus 2 is 5. 52 and 8 hundredths. Wow, these are going really quick, which is kind of nice. Next one. I bet this one doesn't go as quick. 2004 minus 5.43. Where is the 5? It's in the ones place. 5.43. So what are you going to need to do here? You're going to need to put the decimal and 0 the hero. Pretty crazy. Now this looks like more of the problems that you're going to be faced with. 0 minus 3. You can't do that. So you have to go borrow up here. And you can't. They don't have any in the tenth. So you have to go clear to the ones place. And you say, thank you for the 1. And you bring those 10. You're going to bring them over here because 10 tenths was the 1 whole. That's why that works. But you're not in this place yet, so you got to borrow again. So 10 hundredths minus 3 hundredths is 7 hundredths. 9 tenths minus 4 tenths is 5 tenths. There's the decimals. 3 ones minus 5 ones. Can't do that. Gotta borrow. Can't borrow, gotta borrow. Can't borrow, gotta borrow. Woo! Give it there. Take it. Give it. Oh, and take it. We're not even done. You had to get this all the way to be 13 right here. 13 minus 5 is 8. Whew, that was a lot of work. 9 minus nothing, 9. 9 minus nothing, 9. 1 minus nothing, 1. Wow, there is my final answer. Will you please say this number with me? You can whisper say it. Ready, go. 1,998 and 57 hundredths. Okay, so just in a real quick recap, when you are subtracting whole numbers and decimals, you need to line up the place values correctly. You need to fly in 0 the heroes, and sometimes you're putting in your own decimal at the end. And oftentimes you're going to have to borrow and regroup in order to actually do the correct subtraction, right? All right, find your homework assignment. Homework in remembering 2.6. Again, I'm going to remind you to put your name and number and the date on the top of your math assignments. So do it on the front, do it on the back, don't forget the date. Let's take a look at the homework side, shall we? We're going to do number 3 together. It says copy each exercise, so they want you to rewrite it. Then subtract. So I'm going to write it right underneath it. I'm actually going to use the 50,000 right there because these are all just holes, so I can't do that. I got to put a 3 in the thousand place. thousand right here. And 617. They kind of lined up nicely. It's subtraction. 1 minus 7, can't do that. Borrow. 11 minus 7 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. 8 minus 6 is 2, comma. 0 minus 3, can't do it. Borrow. 10 minus 3 is 7. 4 minus nothing is 4. So my final answer, circle it here, put it on the line there. 47,204. Pretty nice when they're all whole numbers. If you need more space because you don't want to write that tiny, especially when it comes to problems like, look at number 5, where you have to have, those are all wholes, and then you have some and pieces, you should definitely get an extra piece of paper and space it out, or you can show more of your work down here. Just make sure it gets circled and that your answer gets put on the line. All right, let's do number 9. I love the name Yoshi because I love playing Mario Kart with Yoshi. Number 9, Yoshi saved that amount of money, wow, for a vacation in Mexico. While in Mexico, she spent $975 of that money. What amount of money did Yoshi not spend? Oh, Yoshi's a girl here. I didn't even catch that. I always think of Yoshi as a boy when I play Mario Kart, but in this story problem, Yoshi's a girl. So what amount of money did Yoshi not spend? So you take what she saved, subtract what she spent, and you'll get that answer. So I know that it's subtraction. And I've got a dollar sign. I want to be really careful with that. So I have $1,238.46. And what did Yoshi spend? $975. So she didn't send, there's no cents. So the decimal is just at the end. 975. So if you're doing this problem, technically you should fly in 0 the heroes. So what amount of money did she not spend? 6 minus 0 is 6. 4 minus 0 is 4. Decimal. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 minus 7, can't do it. Gotta borrow. 13 minus 7, 6. 1 minus 9, can't do it. Gotta borrow. 11 minus 9, 2. That amount of money Yoshi did not spend. So we'll put that in a sentence. Yoshi did not spend, put the dollar sign, $263.46. I'm going to say on her trip, just so that I hate putting periods after the numbers with decimals. It's confusing, so put it at the end of that. All right, on the homework side, you're on your own to complete the rest of these problems. Flip it over to the remembering. Let's review a couple of these. In the first section, you're supposed to write the mixed number as a fraction. I love these. Remember, this is multiply, then add. Remember that cool symbol? Will you draw a symbol like that in your indigo color right there? So you start on the denominator and work around to the whole number and up to the numerator. So look at number 5. We're doing 5 together. Multiply, then add. Please draw that symbol on your paper. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, over 3. How did you know it was over 3? Imagine me giving you a stamp. Because the denominator is stubborn and it stays. Yes. 1 1/3 is the same as 4/3. Final answer. Number 6. Multiply, then add. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. Over 6. How did you know it was over 6? Because the denominator is stubborn and it stays. So there you go. They want them left as a fraction like that, so that's how you do those ones. I don't need to help you with 7, 8, and 9. On 7, I would make sure, though, that you put a decimal on 0.0. Sorry, 0.0, so that you can do real subtraction. On number 9, I would fly in a 0 the hero there as well. 10, 11, 12, you are going to have to stack them up. And you're going to need to look for measurements. Okay? So stack them up. Make sure you remember what 44 cents looks like. I'll just show you here, I guess. It looks like 0.44. And I could add those up right there. Just flying a 0 the hero. 32 cents and 66 cents. It just looks like a 0.66 in the middle and a 0.32. And you would add those up. And then this one, you can easily do that. They both end in the hundredths, so you add them together and make sure you have meters. Make sure on this that you put cents. Make sure over here it's a dollar sign. Be very careful on labels. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do together is number 13. When Erin got her puppy Cuddles, he weighed, use yellow, 788.52 grams. He now weighs 2,313.6 grams more than he did when Erin first brought him home. More than he did before. How much does Cuddles weigh now? So it doesn't say he weighs this amount. He weighs that much more. So I know that this is addition. So I just go ahead and stack them up because it's addition. I always do like to still put the bigger number on top, but you don't have to. I just like to. So that's what he weighs now. And no, sorry, that's what he gained. This is what he used to weigh. Make sure you line up the decimals. So in order to find out what he weighs now, you have to go, here's what he used to weigh, and this is what he gained. So now we're finding out this is what he weighs now. Okay? So you're actually going to solve that one on your own, and you're going to put it in a complete sentence here. But it's all set up for you. Here's the amount of weight he gained. Here's what he used to weigh. So now what does he weigh? So you have to add those together. Good luck to you. You've got this. Don't worry about doing the stretch or thinking. Have a great time on your assignment.